You're listening to Up the Turnpike with hosts Mitch Anderson and Matt O'Leary.
Hello and welcome to Up the Turnpike's postgame show. Oh my God. I'm giving off the same energy as the ESPN broadcast as Nick is putting out here. I'm sorry if I sound bored, but that game was so boring. Even though there was a fight, there's missed calls, there's 5 goals scored, it was so boring. It felt like nothing was happening, even though there's still quite a bit was happening in this game. I'm your host, Mitch Anderson. Thank you for joining us here. Matt might be on a little bit later. Again, Islanders lose 4-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. 6 losses in a row, which is good in a way, right? I know we all want to see wins, but here, as Andre is saying, the take is on, even if it's not on purpose. Which is absolutely right. But God damn it, it feels so stupid. And some of these goals, holy shit, some of these goals were so avoidable. So avoidable. It's not even funny how some of these were avoidable. We go down 1-0 in the first couple of minutes. I missed the first minute or two, the first half of the period, because my kids were dawdling trying to get to bed. It was a rough night, but we have, who's his face? Oliver Bjorkstrand scoring. Whatever. Just a good deflection. It looks like from the replay. Again, I haven't even seen the replay yet. I was busy doing a live stream. I wasn't able to go back and watch the goals that happened. And then you have Bo Horvat that scores a shorthanded goal, which is great that we're scoring shorthanded. But we need to score not shorthanded. 5-on-5 offense would be great. But it seemed after that flurry of goals, which happened with 2 minutes apart, right? 8:46, 10:57. The game settled down, whereas the Tampa Bay Lightning weren't doing a whole lot, nor were the New York Islanders. And Tampa was fine to not let us do a whole lot because they know we suck. So they're just let's let this team not do anything and we'll catch them when they're napping, which is what happened in that second period. Now, these goals, these are the ones that I want to get to that are avoidable. And I'm going through these quickly because I want to get to comments and really kind of digest the game with you all on an emotional level and not just necessarily on a recap level here. But this goal here, watch Tony DeAngelo and Simon Holmstrom on this play. What the hell were they doing on this play? And you're going to see Adam Pelech kind of post up on a post here. And you're also going to wonder what the hell he was doing. He was doing the right thing. But as this puck goes in, he's looking in the direction of both Tony DeAngelo and Simon Holmstrom and going, what the hell, guys? What the hell was that? Now watch. Watch as this play emerges here. Tampa's going up the ice. Nothing too crazy. Stop it right there. You got both defensemen covering the middle of the ice, as they're supposed to do. This is the right thing. There's nothing wrong with this play at this moment. Absolutely nothing is going wrong here until these two knuckleheads kind of knuckle up here. Watch this. As the puck goes to the corner, both Simon Holmstrom and Tony DeAngelo go for it. And then 21, I forget who the hell 21 is for the other team. Doesn't matter. Loops around. Adam Pelech's got 21. That's his guy. That's fine. But as these two head for 86, which is Kucherov, is it not? Heads for Kucherov, wide open, chaos ensues. So not only is Adam Pelech taking 21, 59, which is Jake Gensel, completely alone. Pelech doesn't even know he's there. And to be fair, Sorokin doesn't know he's there either. And then it goes in. Easiest goal Jake Gensel is going to score in his life. Easiest goal because Simon Holmstrom, Tony DeAngelo, complete brain-dead play on the zone entry there. And as well, Sorokin, I don't think tracked that puck well at all. He was not ready for Jake Gensel being there. You can see he wasn't in the butterfly. He didn't take away the bottom of the net, which is where this puck goes in. So that's 3 boneheaded plays together for 1 goal. Okay, well, they're only up 2-1 at that point. Whatever, it's fine. Still lots of game left. Nope. 2 minutes and 30 seconds later, basically, Victor Hedman scores. And I don't know what the hell happens here. Sorry, I misscrolled. Adam Pellick's got the puck. Great. We have to vacate the zone to break the offside. Thank you, Connor. 21 is Braden Point. I'm not familiar with Tampa Bay numbers, but thank you for that. Everything looks okay at this point. We try to make a play. Adam Pellick gives it away directly to this friggin' 59 player who I have no idea who that is. Again, doesn't matter. I wish that when you hovered over the 59, it would show, but I think that's asking too much of the NHL. Anyways, now we're screwed because look at where our players are at. Adam Pellick, remember, who just gave the puck away, was the last man back. And now you've got 4 guys. Nikita Kucherov is behind the defense. All of our defensemen. What the frig is going on there? And then watch how this play develops. Watch. Where the hell is Bo Horvat going? Where's he going? He's gone. He could have at least tried to bridge the gap here. Now we've got Nikita Kucherov on a breakaway. But the puck is slow to get there. Okay? But here we are. Now we've got a 3-on-1, and Kyle Palmieri is the last man back. How is this supposed to happen? What is going on here? And Kyle Palmieri is not a defenseman, obviously, by position. But he plays this about as poorly as you can expect. He has no idea what he's supposed to do. Again, not a defenseman. No idea what he's supposed to do. So he's saying, I'm going to give Sorokin the shot, right? I'm going to let him see the shot all day. You don't do that in this position. You can't do that in that position. You can't. Now Hedman's got a free look on net in a high danger area. And of course, he scores. Because of a dumb giveaway on our offensive blue line and then our own players not knowing what the frig they're supposed to be doing in the breakthrough, in transition going back into our zone. Holy shit. Really stupid mistakes. Again, this is Tampa just waiting for us to screw up, and we gave it to them. So now it's 3-1 Tampa, and they're coasting. Tampa is doing nothing. They're sitting back, and we still can't figure out how to get 2 passes together. Our breakouts are garbage the rest of the way. Our offensive zone time is non-existent. I understand there was a few power plays that we could have received. One specifically with Vasilevsky getting the pallet right in Anders Lee's chops, to which you could even see like Vasilevsky react going, oh shit, I'm just going to get a penalty for that. Didn't get it. We just couldn't do anything. And like Connor is saying here, we went 12 minutes in the third period without a shot. And then Patty pulls the goalie. I'm all fine with pulling the goalie when you have the advantage in your court or when you're playing with an advantage. But when you go 12 minutes without a shot, that's not playing with an advantage, man. You can pull the goalie all you want, but nothing's going to come of it. And of course, Nick Paul scores an empty net goal. Just, we have a numerical advantage and they win a board battle. We have more players than they do, and they still win a board battle. Boquist, bad play down low. Bad play. Awful. And then it goes up the other way. Great pass. And from there, there's no mistake that that's going in from Nick Paul. Iced the game. Not that it wasn't iced already. Just horrendous. Horrendous. At least we don't get more points. Right, to all of us going like it's tank time. At least we don't get more points. We now sit at 74, which is what we had before, flat 500. Buffalo won today. Boston did not. Columbus won, so they're pulling ahead. Montreal won in overtime. They're also pulling ahead. So we are now 5 points out of a playoff spot with 8 games to go. We can't bottom out. That's not possible. Like, you have an embarrassment of San Jose with 49 points, but we can fall a few more spots here. That is a possibility. If we look at where we are per tankathon, if I share this tab, draft order, we're still 10th right now, but we could fall back a few more spots, right? Like Pittsburgh could leapfrog us. Philly could leapfrog us. So could Buffalo, really. with a few more games, we could probably drop a spot or two. So that would be great. And yeah, Detroit is winning here, apparently, according to the Wicked 50. If we look at the scores, share this tab instead, and we go to scores, Detroit is currently winning 1-0 as the St. Louis Blues. Hopefully that holds, and then it really kind of cements it in Lou's mind that we are Dunsky. Ideally, we'll see if that happens. Let's just get through your comments here. We'll go all of them, every single comment you've got. Although if you want to throw in a super chat, that would be super dope. But can I make myself a little bit bigger? That doesn't work. Here, that still doesn't work. Whatever. Let's just do that. This cameras are all screwy. Anyways, left lock. First 12 minutes of that third period was some of the most uninspired, cowardly hockey I've watched in some time. It really seemed like they also thought they were done. Right? It felt like they were playing defeated, which they were. Right. They were playing defeated. But my God, it really looked awful. There's no one stepping up at all. Pierre Engvall, I thought, had a decent game, if anyone. He's skating hard, finding pockets, but you can't rely on Pierre Engvall to be able to pull you through against the Tampa Bay Lightning when you're losing 3 or 4-1. It's just, that's not what he's there for. He's extra offense to supplement your top guys. And our top guys weren't doing shit. So, yeah, bad times. Andre, clean house. Yes. But will that happen? Right? That's going to be the big key, or not big key, but the big question. Will they clean house? Lou's got to go. Chris definitely has to go. Rick Kowalski's got to go. I'm not saying Patty has to go, but I'm totally fine if they move on from Patty as well. I don't think it's working out. You see some of the defensive mistakes that they're making in their own end, and it's just like these are teachable mistakes and mistakes we've made a few times. So this to me tells me that either the players are just really, really stupid, which I don't think they are, or Patty's just not got the right system to get the most out of these guys, which I think is the right thing, the right take. But we need change. Hopefully they can lose a lot of the next couple of games, at least win one, so Spiz doesn't have his silly prediction right. But we need to lose most of the games this year that are left so that we can bottom out and there's a clean house that happens. Hopefully. From Doge saying the entire game was uninspiring. It really was. Again, I thought the only player who showed up was Pierre Engvall. You could argue Casey Zizekas for that fight. He was kind of really pissed off most of the game. But let's see what Matt thinks on this comment. I think he's going to agree that this game was just completely uninspiring.
We did it at the same exact time. Oh, God, what a snooze fest, huh?
Yeah. I ran through all the goals already, so we don't need to do that. Okay. We're just going to live and react to whatever we have on our brains in the comments here, man.
I think that's the move. As everyone who's here is well aware, Tuesday nights is my stream night, so I have the game on, but with no sound, and I'm following along. But just uninspiring is the perfect word to describe this team that is on a now 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, and losing in like not embarrassing fashion, but almost, because it just seemed that even Tampa knew that they were just not in it, and they seemed like they were toying with us for a bit of it. It's just not even close how wildly separate we are in terms of caliber.
Well, just look at the last 2 times that these teams played. What's the score differential from the last 2 times? It's 4-1 tonight. What was it the other night?
Was it not like 6-3 or something like that?
They did score some garbage time goals. I'm looking to see 6-3 or 6-4.
Yeah.
5-3. So you've been outscored 9-4 in your last 2 games against this team. and then you lost 6-4 against Carolina. So here's a nice little stretch over this losing streak. They've allowed 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 4 goals over that. They just look so done and dusted. They will likely win another game here, right? Because that's how this goes. We don't think they're going to win anymore, and they'll stumble into a couple. And Nashville's not great. Philadelphia, they fired their coach, but what are they this year? This team is just lifeless right now. That's the feel that I got when I was watching this game.
Absolutely. I think we all share that sentiment. Completely lifeless. We got a Patty Roy quote here. If I can share this tab. Look at that. Roy says Anthony Duclair was god awful and he's lucky to be in the lineup.
Is that real?
Apparently. This is not me just like finding Andrew Gross. This is okay. I click on him and I make sure that I get the notification whenever he tweets something, and that's the notification of him tweeting something. So this is not an April Fool's joke.
Yeah.
Unless Andrew's gonna all of a sudden April Fools, which you're not supposed to do that afternoon. But yeah, god awful, and he's lucky to be in the lineup. If we can get the audio on that, that'd be great. But like, holy shit!
I'll keep an eye out on Twitter for when we're live the rest of this time to see. Someone usually clips if there's something memorable. Someone will usually clip it. So I'll keep an eye out for that. But that he's had some off-color comments, right? Like he's been some pretty harsh. I've never seen anything like that from Patrick Roy.
No. What do you think of this? So this is why I saw it, or I knew to go look for it because Jeff put it in the comments here. Doesn't Roy make those choices in terms of who's in and out of the lineup?
Yes. You would think.
Yeah, he's supposed to. Whoa, my God. Patty's not wrong in terms of god awful. He has been bad for days, weeks even. But I guess what else is he going to do? Put Matt Martin in the lineup? Who else has he got? Boquist is already playing.
But they play Perunovic, which he won't do for whatever reason.
You're going to have to start playing Scott Perunovic and Scott Mayfield now, so you can put Andrew Adam Boquist, my God, and Matt Martin in the lineup.
Did you look at ice times?
Yeah, I didn't look at ice times.
Okay. So Duclair was the third fewest at 12 minutes and 15 seconds.
Rightfully so.
McLean 10:33, Gatcomb 10:34. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to even say to that. That I've never heard it. Like he's had some pretty big quotes in the last 2 years that he's been here, but calling out a player specifically like that, you can only imagine what's being said behind closed doors. Wow.
Yeah, it's insane, man. And remember, this is Patty's guy, right? They brought him in because he's good with Patty. Patty knows him. Whoa, boy.
And there's more. So Ethan Sears, who covers the team for the New York Post, he had a follow-up to that. Said his on Patrick Roy just laid into Anthony Duclair, said his play tonight was god awful, that he's lucky to be in the lineup and thinks, quote, it's an effort thing.
Oof. He's just not trying hard enough.
Year one into a 4-year contract with the guy, Patrick Roy was, pining for his guy to come in here, right? They worked together when Duclair was in junior. That is bad.
That's bad.
Like, man. I don't know how, this has got to be the lead for tomorrow's podcast. No.
Yep. What to do with Duclair, I suppose. And that was Lou's big offseason acquisition. We brought in Duclair. It's a steal of a contract, which we were down with. We're saying, yeah, it's a good contract to give this type of player. If he can give you what he was doing in Tampa, absolutely. Or even in Florida, great. Add that to the lineup. That's great. But you need more than that. And of course they didn't do that. That was their big marquee thing. And wow, look at it. Blew up in their face massively. Oh,
Apparently, both Bo Horvat and Ryan Pulock implied that the Isles likely need to win all 8 remaining games.
I mean, they definitely do, but that's definitely not happening.
Right. Well, how about you don't play like absolute dog water the last 6 games? Because we just did this on the last post-game pod. We talked about how many chances has this team had where they could win and put themselves a point out. They could win and put themselves in the second wild card spot. And they have lost every single one of those opportunities.
Yeah, it's been bad, man. Okay, moving along. Nicholas says that game was so boring to watch. Hockey needs to be put back on NBC, ESPN Plus broadcast. Both sucks at the lead announcer screams all the time for 0 reasons. Yeah.
Luckily, I didn't have the sound on for a second of this game.
I never put the sound on for an ESPN Plus broadcast. I like that AJ's there, at least between the periods, but that's about it. I cannot tolerate the ESPN broadcast, man. I can't do it.
Okay. I don't even know who was the lead play-by-play for this one because it rotates, but
yeah.
Anyway,
it doesn't matter. As long I didn't listen either, just because I've known. Said it last game from Hockey Life. JGP Duke Holmstrom is the worst combination yet this year, and they got the most 5-on-5 time tonight. Absurd coach.
They did, and 2 shot attempts for versus 10 against when they were on the ice.
2 shot attempts.
The Corsi 4 was 2 versus Corsi against 10.
Oh, that gave me chills. Like, not good chills, obviously. 2 shot attempts, and they had 12 minutes of ice time.
10:06 together. Here's the lines. Ready?
Yeah.
At 5-on-5. Duclair, Peugeot, Holmstrom, 10:06. 2 Corsi 4, 10 against. Engvall, Cizikas, Fashing, the best line by far. 8 minutes, 52 seconds. 14 Corsi 4, 5 against. Lee, Horvat, Palmieri, 7:24. 9 Corsi 4, 7 against. And Gacom, McLean, Siplikov, 6:52. 8 Corsi 4, 4 against.
My gosh, they had 2 shot attempts. They had 1 shot attempt every 5 minutes on average. Every shift is about 45 seconds. They're getting a shot attempt every 5 shifts. That's not okay, man.
No.
Oh. From Michael, well, now might be a time for a call-up or two. But,
please.
Yeah.
Please. Because if your coach is saying essentially Anthony Duclair is unplayable, pick someone in Bridgeport.
Yep. Even if it's like Brian Pino or something.
It could be Pino or who's the other one that they signed? Foodie.
Yeah.
Someone like that. I would like to see Alex Jeffries, but I don't know if they would do it. But anybody else.
Yeah. Anybody else. I don't understand. We've got only 8 games to go. What can you lose? Honestly. Yeah, Left is saying he's clearly not 100%. Why is he still playing? Just shut him down.
Shut him down.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. For Mercy, it's over. Time to fire Lou and rebuild. This team is lifeless. Collapse mode in full effect. Season over.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do it in season, but I'm not against it.
No, they need to move on from Lou Lamoriello badly. Malkin and Ledecky got to be watching this thing and go, this can't continue.
Yeah, I would hope so. I would friggin' hope so. Oh God. From Brandon, this is it. I'm done. Snow must go. 19 years of nothing. I'm just sick of it. We need a new GM. Change is needed. The fans have spoken.
That's hilarious.
Copy paste.
I'm still stuck on this Patrick Waugh quote. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We have a Russ, aka Rusty Mac 26. He's the beat reporter for NYIHockeyNow.com. We still don't have any video or audio of it. Once we do, yeah. I hope we get it before we log off tonight. But Patrick Waugh on Duclair, he's not skating. He's not competing. He's not moving his feet. He's not playing up to what we expect from him. It's an effort thing.
Oh my God, that's bad. He's not doing anything right.
With each additional quote, it started with Andrews was shocking. Then you get the next line of it from Ethan's that says that it's an effort thing, which is bad. And then even hearing more of the context, that with each piece of context that's getting added to this, it just makes me feel worse and worse.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh, and yeah, like you said, another 3 years on that contract. And it's not awful. The price point isn't bad. And if he rights the ship, he's got lots of time to do it. He's got the ability to right the ship and at least be like a 50-point player, maybe a 50-point player, probably more of a 30-35 player, but you're getting your money's worth at that point, if he can even do that. But he's not acting like it now. It doesn't look like it. It's bad. That's really bad, man. Oh, yeah.
I don't know even know what to say.
Yeah. Well, it seems like this team doesn't believe they're good enough.
That they're not, but they also don't believe it.
Yeah.
I agree. Like this feels like a team that has just quit.
Yeah, absolutely. Wicked 50 saying, I'm hoping for the more of the Hagen's falling chatter continues and we fall. Would love him in an Islander sweater. I mean, wouldn't he love to be an Islander sweater too?
That'd be perfect. Sign me up for that, please.
Yeah. Let him keep falling. Please let him keep falling. There from Mike saying, last time my coworker went to the game, he got the crowd to chant Fire Lou. I don't want it to come to that, but I mean, I can't stop anyone from doing it.
No, of course not. Fans are frustrated. Basically, the point is the fans are frustrated.
Yeah,
and it's understandable why.
Yeah. Left Lock saying, seems my dream of a 2019 Blues run will be fulfilled by the Blues, who, as we were saying earlier on the broadcast, Detroit was winning. They have now lost Detroit 2-1. St. Louis is on a friggin' wagon right now. What are they? 10? They won like 9. They're 9-1-0, winning 9 in a row.
That's impressive.
They're not probably going to catch Colorado, who's at 94 points, but they're now at 87 points. And they have a 5-point cushion on them in Calgary, although they've got 2 games in hand. At 87 points, the Calgary Flame or the St. Louis Blues would be third in the Metropolitan Division and easily in a wild card spot with 3 points, not even, with like 7 points in hand.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Crazy.
The East is so garbage. What about this? Andre saying Hawaii has checked out too.
Well, I'm very on the fence with that one, because these comments shows that you could spin it that the comments show that he cares and that he's frustrated, or he could also spin it as he's like fed up. So I think you can make a case on either side. How do you feel about this?
I don't know if he's checked out. I just don't know if he's got. I don't know if he's got the player support. And I don't mean that he's lost the room. I just mean I don't think he's got the players he needs to do what he wants to do. Kind of like with what Lane Lambert went through. Mm-hmm. Right? Lane Lambert did not have the players to do the system that he wanted to do. It started off well, right? In his first full year as a coach, the first maybe month or so, things were going well. And then he realized he doesn't have the players. So he reverted to that defensive shell, and it just did not work for him after that.
No, that's when things really started to go off the rails. He never was able to get him back on track, but it shows that it's a roster thing.
Yeah. I think it's a roster thing for sure. But Sloppy's got you back here, Matty, with free Paranovich.
I don't know why we never saw him again. It was one really bad game against the Rangers, and he wasn't good. He was bad. Mm-hmm. I want to make that clear, but I don't think that deserves a lifetime ban from this team.
No, I don't think so either. But like, if that deserves a lifetime ban, there are mistakes being made by this team. And we mentioned it before constantly. And I want to bring up this. Oh, that's not the screen. Is this the screen? No, this is the one. There we go. If I can do this here.
I don't think you're sharing a screen.
No, not yet.
Okay, gotcha.
Share that. There we go. I don't know if you saw the second goal that went in, Jake Gensel's goal here. I spent some time on this one. And holy shit, watch this. Everything looks fine from here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Everything looks great. And even then, keep going. Everything's still fine. But watch what happens when this puck goes to the corner over here.
Oh,
Where are they going? What is happening?
everyone's going that way.
Look
Why?
at all this space. And then sure enough, bam.
Yeah. No, the D'Angelo and Pellick pair has not been working. And guess what line was out? The worst line of the night. And that's been bad for a while. Duclair, Holmstrom, and Pajot. That is not a good line.
No, it's not a good line. And yeah, Holmstrom, D'Angelo didn't communicate, didn't say who was going where. I sorry for those who've been around the entire broadcast. Have already heard me rant and rave about it, but I wanted to bring it up with you because, like, Jesus Christ, that was bad. Oh, anyways,
Wow.
there you go. From Andre, there's a reason Duclair's been on 9 teams in 11 years, and Noah wanted him. People want Noah as GM. Give me a break. It's not. I can't say like why would be a good GM. I have no idea, but I mean, Lou's not doing it either. And I know Andre's not saying he is. I know he's not. Andre's very much not saying that. But like, we need something. We need something.
Something's got to give.
According to Gary, and I think this is maybe the second time he's brought this up, or someone else has brought it up before. TSN has said that Shanahan is leaving Toronto, and rumor has it that he will become president of the New York Islanders. I mean, I'll take it.
It's got to be better than what they currently have.
Yeah. And like Shanahan put in that plan in Toronto, right? Where they tore it down and they redrafted. They got Austin Matthews. If we can tear it down and get Gavin McKenna, holy shit. Have you seen how much like what this kid is doing?
His numbers have been unbelievable of late.
Yeah. 32 points in his last 7 games.
That's just absolutely absurd.
It's his 16-year-old season. He's 16. Well, he's 17 now. He turned 17 in December, but like he's absolutely destroying the WHL.
Yep.
Just making a mockery of it. Just insane stuff. Maybe a was trying to get fired like Torts just did.
That's where my mind went, honestly, with that. When I was making the case, the checked out side.
Yeah. Just really bad. And then checked out was the people who were not in attendance today. Attendance, as Sloppy said, looked pathetic on the broadcast. Gotta think ownership is concerned. And then Andre saying it was 14,000 tonight. That's not a lot.
No, and I get it. It's a Tuesday night or whatever, but it's not good, buddy.
Yeah, I understand Tuesday night, but you've got Tuesday night against Tampa. That's a team that we have history against, right?
Yep.
But because we've lost 5 in a row, like, but before this game, fans are coming out to that, and they know there's 8 games left on the year. What the hell are these schmucks gonna do? This is what they're gonna do: lose 4-1 and look stupid doing it.
Bad, just really. This is bad.
Yeah. Jimmy Pins for the final one here. If the Shannon plan comes to the island, does that mean the return of Judas Tavares? Please tell me no.
I don't think so.
No, it is done. He's never coming back here. I don't think he'll ever want to come back here, even if the offer was made.
No, I don't think so either. That bridge has long since been burned. I'm sorry. I've been refreshing Twitter to see if we get a video of these comments. I have not seen a video, so we might have to react to that video tomorrow, buddy.
We might have to. What if it's on the Islanders channel itself? Usually they tweet it just from them. They did not tweet it. Yeah, nope. I don't think they're good. They're going to hold off on that.
They might edit that out.
Yeah, that's true. So stay tuned for more on that if you want, or you should follow us here on the channel. So click that like and subscribe button to see every video that comes out, but also join the Patreon. So we're going to have a podcast tomorrow, as Matt alludes to, and we will get into this Anthony Duclair situation. So sign up to the Patreon. It's patreon.com/uptheturnpike.
That'll do it for us on this one, I think, right, Mitch?
Absolutely. And again, as Gary says, no, there is like Connor is saying, hold up. He has the video, apparently. I don't see it, but he's got it.
Oh, it's on the Islanders app?
Yeah. Okay. I don't have it on the Islanders app.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to have to do is we can go screen record it from the Islanders app and play it in a standalone video tomorrow. I think absolutely is the move, because I don't think there's a way to do that on desktop.
No, not at all. So go watch it. let us save your thoughts for when we do the video on that. But in the meantime, as Gary's saying, hit the like button, please.
Hit the like button. That'll do it for us on this one. I am Matt. He is Mitch. We will catch you next time.